Dobra, pomijmy to. Tak. Się wczytuj. No i co, zacząłeś? No, nie strasznie. Dobra, wczytaj. To było tu. Weźmy to z autosave'a. 24 minuty. Nie opłaca. No, najwyżej będziemy musieli powtórzyć, ale nie opłaca się kupować dwóch narzędzi. Więc i tak zmarnowałem kasę. I zobaczymy, czy zaskoczy. Czy znów będzie problem, jak przed chwilą. Nie jest znowu ten sam problem. Nie, zaskoczyło. Czyli idziemy pierw kupić umiejętności. Nie ma sensu. Pohandlujmy.
Let's trade.
Dziesięć procent. To tu mniej więcej daje. Dziewięćdziesiąt. Jeszcze parę sztuk. Co jest tanie? 20, 10. Znalazłem tylko jedno. Zapomnij. Żywym złotem. Właśnie dlatego nie ma takiej opcji. Daje pewnie jakieś dodatkowe umiejętności życia. 4. Chleb może się przydać. Ale tutaj były. Dobra, weźmy to na razie manę. Szkoda, no ale. Dobra. Handluj. I idziemy w... Zapiszmy sobie. Widzę. A czy będzie tylko kręcić tą jaszczurką? Nie. Tyle sobie pozbieramy. Wstawaj.
I need sleep.
Magic storms with a volcano in the middle of it. Oh yeah, perfectly safe. How are we going to eat? All the farmers in the town know hunters are going out. It's all crazy. The thing needs washing. Things worse than the town festival. Come on. I've heard that too.
Hey,
Lost, are you? Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of you.
who are you?
Craig. And if you want a fortune in gold, I'm your man.
Your job is to distribute wealth.
Exactly. I arrange little wagers, you give me your gold, and you could double it.
What odds do you offer?
Ah, you're interested. Ha, listen up, I'll explain. You give me a sum in gold. If you win, I'll pay you back double.
And if I lose?
There are no losers, only future repeat gamblers. I'll just keep your gold warm until you want to try and win it back.
How do I place a bet?
Oh, nothing easier. We bet on anything here. Who'll be the next worker to get eaten by a swamp creature? The next winner in the arena? Anything. You can even bet on yourself. If you want to go into the arena.
And can I be sure you'll pay out if I win?
Oh, you of little faith. I'm hurt. If I wasn't honest, do you think I'd last 2 minutes around here?
Ta.
People fight for gold.
Don't sound so surprised. People have fought for gold since time began. There's a small arena over in the west. That's where it happens. I bet you're worth a gamble. Tough-looking fella like you.
Is there somewhere round here I can train for combat?
I wouldn't normally do this, but I'll train you if you like. Always good to get the inside skinny, in case you go into the arena.
Tell me more about the arena.
It's all friendly, just a few bruises and broken limbs. It isn't to the death. It's where we train and test ourselves. Well, if you fancy a fight, just challenge one of our fighters. If he accepts, he'll go into the arena with you. The fight starts when both willing volunteers are in the arena with their weapons drawn. The first fighter to go down loses.
That's clear enough. Which of the fighters here are the best?
Based on recent form, Ricardo's a loser. Lorenzo isn't too sharp either. Used to be alright. Faded a bit these days.
No to wiemy, kto jest przed nas.
I want to improve my fighting skills.
Ile bierze? Siła. 200 złota. Stawienie siat na pieniek przez budynek.
I'm not a smith. I'm not a smith. I should learn goldsmithing.
O, szybko wstają.
What was that noise?
No więc chłopaki, śpijcie sobie.
I don't know how to make that. I'll need some raw meat to fry.
Hello? Hello? What do you want?
Więc nic, ja sobie tylko tak chodzę. Tam się lepiej nie wybierać pewnie. Łotr.
Don't bother me.
Dobra.
How can I become one of the Don's men?
No, teraz mówię przynajmniej.
Firstly, I need to tell you a couple of things. The Don's a powerful man. Well, he was. Since we've been in this swamp, he's hidden in that temple. Hasn't been out for weeks. His wife Rachel's been trying to run the camp. She's the one you need to impress if you want to meet the Don.
Rachel. Right.
Before you charge up to her, you need to be aware of...
Rogar.
You're learning.
Why can't I get...
If you can't get Rachel on your side, maybe you could get past the guard at the temple. Maybe.
Sounds like it could be worth a try.
True, but it's a long shot. Rachel might be your best way in.
Can you teach me a...
Łuk, skradanie się.
Show me how to gut animals.
You slit the prey from the head toward the back. Then you pull the hide from the body with a jerk. With the right equipment, you can also remove animals' horns or teeth. Many hunters will sell you the necessary tools.
Nie ma więcej kasy. Dobra, zobacz. Tutaj. To jest tak. Alchemia, kowarstwo. Myśliwy. O, tylko jeden poziom jest. To już mamy podstawę. I chyba najbardziej zaawansowane. Akrobatyka, kradzież, skradanie się. Skradanie się by się przydało. Tworzenie złych, magia, ogień, lód. Gdzie? Wracaj tam. Mam 2 pierścienie. Nawet nie wiem, co ten drugi daje. Chyba nie mogę go założyć, bo go gwizdłem. Ekwipunek. Kusza. A, właśnie go założyłem. Czyli tak to działa. Mam 10 mana. to wiedzieć. Dobra, zapiszmy i zaraz rzucimy na te ćmy. No i gdzie moja ćma? Jasne, jakoś się... Tam chodził ten, co mnie zatłukł wtedy. Jeszcze z tym czymś się spotykać? Straciłem jedną ćmę.
I'll need some raw meat to fry.
Please don't disturb me.
Jaśniej się robi. Dobra, chwilę się. Witam. Coś się nazbierało, coś uleczyliśmy. Mam takie uczucie, że kur lepiej nie zabijać. Dobra, siądź. Aha, nie mogę ekwipunku nawet przejrzeć jak siedzi. No dosłownie jak w gotiku. Choć wtedy można było przeglądać. Dobra. Jest tak. Nie. To ciekawe. Tego jej tak nie użyję. Kilo będzie dobry. Ale to będzie pewnie wydobycie złota. To zbytnio to nic nie zyskałem takiego. Dobra, lećmy tedy. Jak coś pójdziemy z tym na polowanie, jak się zrobi jaśniej. A na razie mu coś wciśniemy. Darmowa regeneracja. No jednak
I'll need some raw meat to fry.
o, jesteś. Pohandlujmy.
Let's trade.
Mam... Zejdź, bo zasłaniasz. 100 mam. To dam radę od niego odkupić. Gdzie to jest? Dłuto. Teraz bym mi kazał płacić tyle. Albo 3 zręczności. Narzędzia ważniejsze. Nie chcę tego kupić. Zawsze coś wpadnie. Za mało mi chcę za to zapłacić. Tego nie odkupi. 2 pochodnie. 22. Mało. Narzędzia wiem, że się nie opłaca sprzedawać. Rośliny też. Jak ta. Czekaj, nie ta. Która to była? Ta. Nie. 10, 2. Bo się nie znam. Nie tak. No dobra. 22 zawsze lepiej niż nic. Zostało mi 27. Zapiszmy. Idźmy z nim na tego robala.
How about I help you hunt this worm?
Oh, that's good of you. Tell you what, if we kill that thing together, I'll give you 30 gold. I hope you're well prepared. Don't want your death on my conscience.
Come on, let's go kill this rot worm.
That's the spirit? Right. Ready your weapon and stay close to me.
Draw your weapon!
Aż to.
How about I help you hunt the...
Oh, tell you, I hope you...
Come on.
That's the... Right.
Chodzi na to, że to on go uszkadza.
Attack! Beasts deserve no mercy.
Ile, bo później tu mogę nie przyjść tak łatwo. Wiesz. O, jesteś. O, jak super się szybko.
See, that's what being a hunter is all about. The thrill of the hunt, the buzz of the kill. Oh, that's made my week, that has.
I've killed that worm. You don't need to worry about it.
One less worm is no bad thing. Here, have 30 gold for your trouble. Hey, if you're going to the camp, can you take this raw meat with you? They always need food there. Just give it to Rachel, the cook. I'm going to stay here, see if I can spot my next challenge.
Can you teach me about hunting?
To be honest, I'm not a very good teacher. I just sort of have an instinct for it. Lewis is your man. He taught me. Ask him.
Lewis. Right. Let's trade.
Drogi. Jego to tylko łuk bym mógł teraz kupić.
Wish I knew about prospecting.
Gdzie mi tu? Na razie to coś, co mnie zatłukło i nie jest zbyt lekkie do ubicia. O, znalazł się zguba. No, nie było żadnej skrzyni? Nie. Za to jest darmowa beczka. Żeby nie zapomnieć. Nie, dobrze, zapisz.
Happened to this place. How many? 10, 20, or more? We all have to deal with this shit. The last ship landed here months ago. I really need to get out of this place. You'll tell anybody, even if they don't want to listen. Well, I wouldn't eat one.
You alone out here?
What?
Are you alone out here?
Yeah, don't yell, I'm deaf. You seen my full of beer glass thing goes smash if you drop it.
You mean a beer bottle?
That's why I said. You got bad hearing, you know that. The bottle was right. It was here. No, here somewhere.
You're drunk.
So, I'd rather be dead drunk than dead, and we're all gonna die soon anyway. You wait. When the White Robe shows up, we'll all be as dead men.
Wide robes.
Yeah, the White Robes. White! From the
Inquisition.
Yeah. What do White Robes want in a swamp? Huh? They'll end up brown robes. Ha! Stinking. Swamp.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Came from the sea, from the mainland, and now they're...
Have you ever met a white robe?
Are you insane? Huh? I'd run like a stabbed rat if I ever saw one.
I can believe it.
Where's that damn bottle? It's my bottle. Give it back, you stinking swamp.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Enough? Enough? Oh, I can't drink enough. Have you been to the Don's camp? I can tell you once you've spent a couple of days there. You'll start on the sauce too, believe me. If you'd been there, you'd be me.
Why? What's wrong with the camp?
Bunch of total asshole bastards. Always screwing each other over. I don't trust a single one of them. The worst bastard is Brogar. A nasty piece of work. He's a bastard's bastard.
Tell me more about this Brogar.
The whole damn place is under his thumb. Officially.
Officially?
Officially, yeah. Officially, he's just the boss of the fighters. The Don's lieutenant. But he's more than that. Every man there's terrified of him. Even his shadow's scared of him. Because that Brogar, he wants to replace the Don, doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
Right. You seem to know a lot about Brogar.
More than you think, and not just about Brogar. You get me more beer, and then I'll really tell you something.
I get you more beer and I'll be lucky to understand you. I'll see what I can do. Here, one beer for some information.
Hey, you got one. You're beautiful.
What else do you know about Brogar?
You ever talk to the bastard in the camp?
No.
He's a bastard. In the camp.
In the camp. Thanks.
That's right.
Here, you're...
Now you're talking. When I got time, I'll do just that.
Here, this bottle's on me.
I thank you. You are a gentleman, sir. A poet, and you're definitely not an asshole.
Thanks. I don't have anything to ask at the moment.
That's too bad.
Can you teach me about...
You aren't rich enough.
Czyli kasy tyle samo. No za tyle piwa to za darmo mnie powinieneś tego nauczyć. Jak? Dobra, ale sobie zapiszmy. Tamten mi zapłaci 30, jak się pozbędę tego potworka. To za dużo na moje umiejętności w tym momencie. Poza tym z nich powinienem pewnie pozyskać jeszcze, choć nie wiem, myślistwo mam. Dół to mam. Ale poza mięsem to raczej nic nie wypadnie.
Coming! I hate these creatures.
O, tubeczkę z wodą? Nie, ale też oberwał. Dobra, ale zapiszmy sobie, bo później...
Hey.
Who are you? What do you want? I'm not going back. I won't. Tell them I won't.
Easy, easy. I'm not here to cause trouble.
That's what you expect me to believe. But as soon as my back's turned, you will drag me there, bury me again. Bury me with them.
You said you don't want to go back. Back to where?
Hawkins didn't send you. He wants me to go back digging there. But how can I go back? They will take me again.
Who's Hawkins?
He's an idiot, a fool, sending people there with no protection, while he hides safe back in a camp in the north. He won't be safe forever. We have no protection, no way of stopping them.
If you're right, it sounds like we all need protection. Who is them?
Them, the ancients. They're everywhere, just listen. The screams, the whispering. I wish I couldn't hear it. I wish they weren't speaking to me.
What whispering? What are you talking about?
It's those temples, rising from the ground. The voices came from them. Who is it whispering? The ancients. All the things they find, the temples, they're from the ancients. And those idiots want me to dig them up, to desecrate their graves. The ancients have been disturbed. What do you think is causing these storms? And who knows how to fight them? Who knows what can stop them?
Aha. Take a few deep breaths. Relax, okay?
Can't you see? It's all around us. The panic, people dying, the creatures. Can't you see that? They will rise from their graves to avenge themselves on the living. The ruins that have risen from the ground, who do you think made that happen? And they are but a herald. Soon they will show themselves. Then we will all be doomed.
Something is happening, but I've seen no evidence of spirits.
Dobra, zbierajmy się stąd. Ja nie chciałbym się nadzieć na jakiegoś wroga. Beczka z wodą jest tu. Bardzo się przyda. Dawaj 30 sztuk złota. Chyba, że to nie o to chodziło.
Job done. You needn't worry about those things in the excavation site anymore.
You killed them? Right. 30 gold coins, wasn't it? Worth every one.
Thanks. Pleasure talking to you.
Right.
I'll look forward to our next conversation. I want to improve my fighting skills.
Usiasza mi wskoczyła? Nie, no niemożliwe, nie miałem na 3. poziomie. Sama mi wskoczyła, patrzcie się. Tylko jeszcze kusza by się przydała.
Keep your paws to yourself. I'm watching you.
Nie okradłem cię ani nic.
Hey.
Did I look like I wanted to talk to you?
Whoa there. Someone shoot your dog?
Stupid and mouthy don't wash well round here. Especially not from workers.
So you're in charge here?
Nah, they just like me to stand around looking pretty. I'm in charge of the fighters. They're the ones that beat the shit out of lazy workers. Now enough questions. I'm hungry. Bring me a haunch of fried meat from Rachel, the cook up by the smithy. Bit snooty, but a looker. The Don's a lucky man. Of course, with him in that temple all the time, she might need a bit of company. Blacksmith? I look like I spend my days making fucking horseshoes. I'm a pewterer, a gilder, a worker of fine metal. And I'm not looking for an apprentice. Particularly one that doesn't know the difference between a metal worker and a smith.
Do I look like an apprentice?
You don't look like you've got the coin to be a customer. What you want?
Do you need help? I'm looking for work.
No one here looks for work. The only thing people here look for is gold. And you don't look like you're any different.
Do you work with gold?
Gold. Gold. Nothing but gold. You just see the money in it, don't you? Well, there's no point you thinking about getting wealthy here. Every crumb of gold out there belongs to the Don.
Everyone
If you know what's healthy for you, once a month, you have to take the Don his share.
And how much is his share?
You see anyone round here looking wealthy?
Not unless mud is the local currency.
Well, you should see the gold he has in his temple. Hordes of it. Ha! I can see that look in your eye. Fancy a slice, do you? You'll end up in pieces with those thoughts in your head.
How do I get to see...
What do you want to see the Don? Try standing on a tree outside the temple. You're not going to get closer than that.
No one gets to see him. There has to be some way I can get to see him. I'm looking for...
Looking is for losers. Paying gets you the goods.
There must be some way to see the Don. Something he wants.
If it doesn't glitter, he doesn't give a toss. I wouldn't be surprised if one day he had his wife gold-plated.
Is there something he wants then? Something in gold he doesn't have?
We found a sword pommel. Beautiful bit of work. Supposed to belong to some garrison commander before he pissed off an ogre. You find the blade for that pommel, the Don'd kiss your hairy ass. Fuck it, I would too.
I'll find the blade the Don wants.
You want to look for it, be my guest. But you take one piece of that blade for yourself, one bit of glittering gold, I'll hear about it.
I wouldn't dream of it. Where can I find this sword blade the Don wants?
If you believe the stories, the ogre dragged the garrison commander off where those temple ruins are. If anyone has found anything there, they're bound to shoot their mouth off. Particularly seeing as those bits of blade will be covered in gold. There's a pisshead called Lewis, reckoned he'd seen something, but he's a sack of shit.
So you want to restore the sword for the Don?
If I can get all the pieces. Can't do jack shit without all the pieces.
Have you got any sword blanks?
Just what I got here. My stock of ore is empty. You bring me some iron ore, I can make you some blanks.
I want to trade some iron ore for some sword blanks.
Piece of piss. Tell me what you want.
How much iron ore do you want?
Say, 8. If you just want a basic one-handed sword, 10 for a bastard, 12 for a two-handed.
What have you got to trade?
No 15 to ja mam. No, nie płacę więcej. Taka kusza. Ile ja mam złota? 80. Jeden mogę sprzedać. 4 mogę sprzedać. No, potrzeba 23 siły. Ale tak to na czerwono dali, że to ja elemuję tutaj. 20 siły. Miecz. 20. 28. Tu. 40. Na razie po prostu tak.
Waif and stray looking for pity? Or fortune hunter looking for gold? Looks like I've got another mouth to feed.
Are you the cook?
Amongst other things, you have to be adaptable in these times. One day you've a sword in your hand, the next, a ladle. And the cooking relaxes me, if you call stirring wild boar and brugelweed cooking. Sorry, forgotten my manners. I'm Rachel. Here, new mouth, take this meat, freshly cooked.
Brogar wants a haunch of fried meat.
And he sent you to get it for him? Lazy devil. Well, I've already given you some meat, so you can sort Brogar out yourself.
I need to...
Join the queue. I'm thinking of joining it myself. You can talk to me. When Esteban's busy, and he's always busy, I'm in charge. No. Look, he needs time alone to think. I'm always having to turn people away, even his good friends. Why would I make an exception for a newcomer?
You mean apart from my rugged good looks?
Believe me, I've seen better. Unless you have something really important for the Don, you aren't going to get to see him. I don't like the situation. I'm his wife and I don't get to see him. But it's his wishes, and we have enough trouble around here without looking for more.
O, zobaczmy co jeszcze się da.
Well, what do you want this time?
No, co jest?
How are things around here?
Perfect. I don't know why we didn't move out of the town into the swamp earlier. The Inquisition is sucking the life out of the town, but this swamp is sucking the life out of us. We used to be close, all of us. Everyone made their share, worked for their share. Now it's falling apart. And with Esteban in that damn temple, I'm the one trying to hold it together.
Can I help?
And why would you want to do that? What do you want, new mouth? Lazy cutthroats, idle thieves, and mosquitoes. Why do you want in on this? Everyone's mind on treasure, even my Esteban. The whole place is being dug up, although I'm certain that not everything that's being found is being delivered to the camp. Esteban makes sure that all the workers get a share of the gold. He's very fair like that. But someone is looking to line their own pockets.
You think the Don is losing control?
He's a complicated man. The Inquisition's takeover of Harbour Town shook him up badly. All we've got is this place, and it's fragile, especially at the moment. I really don't need someone stirring up trouble.
You sound like you need help. What if I help out?
You do that. But, well, if you really want to stick your hand in this beehive, you're welcome to. We can certainly use the help. Everything seems to have ground to a halt. Go to the camp lieutenants and see what sort of problems they're having. That should help you get a picture of what's happening here. Maybe we can root out the source of this rot before it reaches Esteban.
Dobra, zaniosę nam pierwsze żarcie.
Who do you think it is lining their own pockets? And what would happen to them if you knew who it was?
He'd be dead. Esteban's not a forgiving man.
So it seems.
Dobra, idźmy to zająć. Masz spaślaku.
Here, a haunch of fried meat.
Good. You wouldn't want to see me when I ain't been fed.
Got any cropper work for me?
Are you actually good for something, little fish?
Easy to be cocky with that weapon and fancy armour of yours.
Nah, it's all the bodies I buried that make me cocky. 2 of my boys are supposed to be guarding the eastern swamp farm, but Clay's been lazing around the campfire. Go and see him. Make sure he takes over from Phil before Phil rots up there. Simple. I'm not losing another man to this fucking swamp.
You seem to be a man who hears a thing or two. Have you heard anything about a broken sword blade?
What good is a sword in pieces to anyone? Worthless junk. Only one who'd be interested in that is that blacksmith. And you, apparently. What's that about then?
Do you know where the pieces of the sword blade are?
I know where one piece is. I've got it. Question is, what will you do to get it?
Get Clay to take over from Phil. Sounds simple enough.
The farm's over to the east. As it's a simple job, I'll assume you'll get it done.
Do you boys do anything other than stand about all day?
They're guarding. What do you expect? When it comes to standing around all day, these guys are the best. Trained killers, though, the lot of them. And if those creatures from the temples march in here, you'll be damn glad of them. So, show a little respect.
The fighters answer to you, right?
Yeah. Most of them owe their lives to me. One way or another. They know not to mess with a big fish.
So you know where they are at all times?
Course. Well, usually. One of them has gone missing. Dorgan was on an errand for me, down in the swamps. The pillock's probably got himself lost. Or eaten. Or he's chasing wenches again. Never could keep his mind on the task in hand.
I'll look for him.
When I get my hands on him, he's gonna be emptying piss pots for the next month.
Don't touch anything, right?
I don't like faces I don't know well. Your face is too pretty. Slap some makeup on you and you could work the brothels.
You know I'm new.
Shiny skin, gormless expression. You'll know it first. It's the heap of gold in the temple. It sucks in idiots like flies to shit. But there's no one round here that wants to split their share of the Don's gold any further.
You're a fighter.
I took the advice my teacher gave me. Find something you like and make it your job.
What's the Don going to do with the gold? Invest in swampland?
We might be stuck here now, but we're not going to be here forever. Once those religious nutcases are gone, Harbour Town will be ours. Then you'll see.
What are the Inquisition doing in the town?
Pretty face. Shame you're thick as pig shit with it. They only need the town to give them a supply route. The real work happens in the monastery. Fuck knows what they do up there.
And you don't think it would be...
You're the nosy fucker. Why don't you knock on the door and ask them? Let's see how many questions you've got after they work you to death in the temple ruins.
Live here, die there. You know, there's an ocean full of beautiful desert islands. Where did the...
See that temple? We took it. And guess what? It was full of gold and artifacts and stuff. Now it's full of guards, an ogre, and surrounded by us. There are temples all over the island. Why don't you bugger off and find your own?
You just walk in.
Yeah, it's that simple. Go on, try it. Then you'll see the beasts that come charging out of those ruins. You have to deal with them before you get to the shiny stuff.
So you've cleared all those creatures out of the ruins?
Keen to see them, are you? All right. We'll go to a temple ruin nearby. You help me deal with the creatures there, then you can get your share of the gold.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. We clear the place and split the rewards.
How do we split the gold?
50-50.
I'll think about it.
All right, but don't take too long.
Z tym ekwipunkiem to na pewno nie będę się tak...
Hey, you don't look like the rest of the Don's men.
Me? I'm the one the rest of them treats like dirt. Day in, day out, me and my workers try our best. And they need us, the bosses. But do they realize that? I wish they'd come and see what it's like. See if they like being eaten by swamp worms.
Are you in charge of the workers here?
Yeah, I'm supposed to oversee the workers at the excavations. The morale is so low that the men don't care anymore.
So the excavations have stopped?
They won't be happy when they find out. The Don's supposed to be a fair man, but Brogar isn't, and he should be protecting us. If any of my men were good at fighting, they'd have gone long ago. They'd be living it up in the bars and brothels of Harbour Town.
Why is it so bad here?
We keep losing men to the worms. And there are even worse fates, too. I'd rather be anywhere else. But we have to collect anything made of gold and take it to Beppo. I didn't expect to have to fight the monsters here. We're not trained for it. And that bastard Brogar should be protecting us. But do his fighters ever come and help? Do they, hell? Too drunk, most of them.
If I'm going to take action, I'll need better armor.
I can give you workers' clothes, that's all. And you'd have to pay. After all, you're not a worker. Why should I clothe you?
We're all stuck on this island in this swamp together. We might as well help each other. I'll see if I can get your workers back to work.
You won't. If I can't, what chance does a stranger have?
I can talk to Brogar for you.
Don't. It'll only cause trouble. We've tried everything. Brogar's not going to listen to you.
What can you tell me about Brogar?
Nothing. I'm not telling you anything. I don't want trouble.
Are any of your workers around?
They should all be at the excavation site. But that doesn't mean they will be. You'll recognize them. They'll be wearing workers' clothes, even if they've got no intention of working. Uncontrollable, most of them. That's what the swamp and being ignored does to you.
How did you end up in charge of the workers?
Don't think I volunteered. No way. The Don pointed his finger at me and said, "You will oversee the excavations." And that was it.
So the Don doesn't take no for an answer. Maybe I can do something to help. How many excavation sites are there?
3. 1 east of the temple, and 2 right in the middle of the swamp. Look for the artifact crates. They mean you're in the right place.
Right. You've already got trouble.
Yeah, but I'm not dead. I'd rather take my chances with the worms than get Brogar angry.
Brogar can't be that bad.
Brogar is all bad. Ask the hunters. They'll tell you what he's capable of.
Well, I offered to help.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Właśnie mam. Jak to przypisać? No to robot. Tu są mierzyki.
Can you teach me about hunting? You look tired.
And you look ugly. Piss off.
What are you doing?
I'm admiring the view. Great view.
Ha! That... Shouldn't you be standing guard by the swamp farm?
Piss off.
Dobra. Nie wiem, czy dam mu radę, ale...
What?
Shouldn't you be standing guard?
Piss off.
I don't care what you...
You are.
That's right.
There's a reason Brogard didn't come himself. Now I'll show you.
All right then, you bastard.
Good work. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
More gold for me.
Czyli nie dam mu rady, dobra.